Have you ever wondered why some videos that you watch grab your attention and keep your attention, while others make you want to click off faster than a politician changes his mind? It's storytelling. It's because the ones who are able to keep your attention know how to get your attention and keep your attention. But how do they do it? What is the secret sauce? Can anybody get good at this? This video is sponsored by Storyblocks. At its most basic level, storytelling is just a beginning, a middle, and an end. But to be able to get people from the beginning to the middle to the end, or from the middle to the end, or even from the beginning to the end, takes skill. YouTube is a shorter, less forced platform. And what I mean by that is nobody bought a ticket to sit their butts in a seat or even rented off the TV a movie that they're going to sit here for 2 hours and watch. YouTube is shorter than a movie, but also is less forced. If they get bored, they can click off and watch something else like that. And with a movie or with a TV show, people give it a little bit more time. But with a YouTube video, you literally don't have much time at all, like seconds. So how do you take somebody from here to here without them leaving? Without them getting bored and wanting to walk out? It's open loops, which are basically just good hooks. Usually, hooks are just thought of in the beginning of a video, like a place to get someone to actually stay once they click on a video. It's the place that hooks your viewer and gets them to continue watching. But creating hooks throughout the video gets them to go from beginning to middle to end, without skipping out, without dipping out, without finding something else to watch. But what makes a good hook? Curiosity. How can you make them curious enough to keep watching? How can the hook step in and make someone ask questions and say, I want to see the answer to that, or make someone have the thought process of, I want to continue seeing this video? It's all curiosity. Now to tap into this curiosity, you can ask questions, you can give teasers, you can do something weird, say something weird, show something, or even tell a story and not finish it. There's a lot of ways to build this curiosity and build these hooks and open loops. Let me rewind to the beginning of this video because I want to show you how I did this at the beginning of this video. Have you ever wondered why some videos that you watch grab your attention and keep your attention, while others make you want to click off faster than a politician changes his mind? It's storytelling. It's because the ones who are able to keep your attention know how to get your attention and keep your attention. But how do they do it? What is the secret sauce? Can anybody get good at this? You see how I added in bouts of curiosity? I asked questions, I used visuals, I got you curious enough to want to keep watching. That's why you're still here. But then you have hooks like this.
Get ready with me to come get fired from my job. Okay, so it is 7 in the morning and I am getting fired today.
What took so long, man?
Where people are doing weird things like wetting their shoes in the sink or putting mayonnaise on their face when it has absolutely nothing to do with the point of the video. Your first job when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to keeping people around, when it comes to this, is to hook them in the beginning. Then your next job is to insert a hook the next place that they're possibly going to drop off. And then your next job is to insert a hook in the next place that they're possibly gonna drop off. And when we think about this in terms of open loops, you've got this hook, which leaves an open loop to this hook, which leaves an open loop to this hook, which leaves one to this hook, which leaves one to this hook, which leaves one to the end. Okay? And so an open loop is literally just what it sounds like. It's a loop that doesn't close. There's a gap here. There's something missing that in someone's brain, they're confused or they want to stick around for. So when you are telling a story, or when you are asking a question, or when you are positioning something, but you leave a gap, that leaves room for them to go to the next hook. And then you do the same thing there, and there, and there, and there. Our brains as humans naturally want to figure out these open loops. They naturally want to say, wait, something didn't make sense, or something wasn't fully formed there. I need to know more. And when we can create more of that, I need to know more in our videos, they stick around for longer. And you can actually create these hooks and open loops in 3 different ways: visual hooks, verbal hooks, and sound hooks. And you can combine all three of them and have really, really good hooks. But sometimes having just the visual or just the audio or just the verbal pieces is enough. Sometimes you need all three. Sometimes you need a combination of it. But that's how you create these. You've got to give them something visually to hook them, verbally to hook them, or use sound effects and music and things like that to hook them. So if I show you something like this, that is gonna hook your attention and make you wanna watch more, right? Like now you're intrigued, you're interested, you're ready to be like, oh, I need to know more about this situation. Or if I show you something like this, it is a simple visual hook of something funny that happens later on in a video that you're going to want to stick around to see. So let's break down all three types of hooks: visual, verbal, and sound. As you can imagine on video, using visuals is important, but also probably your easiest way to hook people and to add to the story and things like that. And one of my favorite resources to find video footage to do just that is Storyblocks. Storyblocks offers unlimited downloads of diverse and high quality media for one predictable subscription cost. Because who has time for pay-per-click pricing? Not I. Their curated stock library has everything you need to create high quality video in one place with over 1 million, yes, 1 million 4K and HD footage, clips, templates, music, sound effects, images, and so much more. And one of my favorite features is that you can actually access exclusive Storybox label music tracks directly in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, so you can enhance your social media videos straight inside the platform. What's really cool is it's not just videos. You can save hours with pre-made motion graphic templates for like After Effects, Premiere Pro, Apple Motion, DaVinci Resolve. So if you want to make something like this, the hook I used in the very beginning of the video, you can do that. I literally made this entire thing from elements in Storyblocks. I swear things like this make it so much easier to like do the storytelling and the hooking and the open looping that we need to do as YouTubers. You can choose a monthly or annual plan with no hidden fees. Like you get to pick what you want to do there. Storyblocks keeps you like legally protected. I know nothing about legal stuff ever, anywhere, ever, but if something's gonna cover my legal butt, I am there for it. So you're not gonna get copyright strikes for the music or the sound or the video elements that you use, because you can download anything on Storyblocks 100% royalty free. And it's so easy. They have like smart audio feature where when you pick a video from Storyblocks, it will automatically tell you what kind of music would go best with that. So it makes it really easy to create the feel you want to create just from Storyblocks. From searching for music and elements and sound effects and all of the things to editing to publishing. Like it makes the whole process so freaking easy with the tools built in to literally save you so much time when you're in this process. To get started with unlimited stock media downloads at one set price, go to storyblocks.com/Jessica Stansberry or click the link in my description. Now listen, what you say in your videos is just as powerful as what people see. So verbal hooks can be a huge way to hook somebody and create an open loop that keeps them watching the whole time. Because if I open a video and I say something like, I think my grandpa was in the mafia, let's find out together. That, like, I don't have to do anything else. That alone is going to catch your attention. Verbally, what I said is going to make you stop and go, I've got to watch the rest of this video. By the way, that's a true story. I do think my grandpa might have been in the mafia, and I would like to do a video trying to figure it out. But that's not the conversation for today. When it comes to verbal hooks, you can do things like ask questions or just create intrigue, like use your words to create intrigue, or tell stories like I just did. So what I just did was a story plus some intrigue, and that would absolutely hook somebody to keep watching further. Okay, then we have sound hooks. You know that creepy music that would happen in scary movies in the 90s right before something crazy happened? That is a sound hook. When someone hears something like that, when someone hears music playing that they have associated with a certain feeling, or that they feel like is building, or that a sound effect has made them feel a certain way, they're gonna have to know what comes next. So imagine if I was like, oh my gosh, I have the craziest story to tell you. What are you gonna think is coming after that? That sound is associated in our brains with something like not so great is coming next. And that's how sounds are used as hooks. Now, if you're looking at the timeline of a video from beginning to middle to end, the more you can add open loops and hooks throughout this process, the longer people will watch it, the more excited they'll be about what you're talking about, and the more they'll want to stick around for everything that you're saying or doing or showing in your video. If you get someone to stick around until the end of your video, you've mastered storytelling and video retention and all of it. But here's the thing, it all starts at ideation. You can't just start filming a video and hope that all of these elements are in there. Hope that you're hooking and open looping and getting people's attention and all the things. And I will say, some people have more of a natural inclination or a natural personality that makes their storytelling abilities better than someone else's just out of the box. For instance, like my husband can't tell a story to save his friggin' life. Like he forgets part of the details, he stumbles on details, he can't remember things, it's bad, right? So some people have more of a gift here than others, but nobody can literally pick up a camera and start filming and do this really well without planning it out, without starting in the beginning and scripting it and coming up with the idea in a way that creates open loops and creates hooks throughout the video to keep people watching. And then once ideation and scripting happens and we know that we have these little pieces in the video that are gonna hook, that are gonna open loop, that are gonna do the things, then we pull in elements like editing to add to this, to add video elements, to add motion graphics, to add sound effects, to add to the video, and that is really when you freaking win at storytelling. Storytelling is honestly one of my favorite things. Like, I love it so much. I love studying it. I love thinking about it. I love doing it. I love editing to the story. I love thinking about what a story needs to look like. And one of my goals in the new year is to make sure that my videos are better at storytelling. And hopefully all of these tips will help you get better at storytelling too, because it doesn't matter if you have this many subscribers or 1 million subscribers or anywhere in between. If you're good at storytelling, people will watch your videos. And if people watch your videos, more people will watch your videos. And if more people watch your videos, YouTube will show your videos to more people. And so really at the heart of it, when you're wanting to grow on YouTube or you're wanting to start a YouTube channel or you're wanting to get better at YouTube, storytelling is the core. And my dog's barking. So that's my cue to peace out, Girl Scout.